Welcome back to the MENS Media Network. Today, this installment, I'm leaving politics and religion out completely. And I'm bringing nothing to you but physical safety. That's all I'm doing. And this was personally laid at my feet. It was brought to my attention because too many people came to me with this one problem. They'd say, Chris, how do I stay safe while maintaining my lawn? And normally I would shrug this off and give them my nonchalant advice that always works. I would do this, but I know full well the lurking dangers of lawn care. I do. Every year, and I researched this, and I could bore you with statistics, but let me just tell you, it is statistical fact that every year during lawn care maintenance season, there are cuts, bruises, abrasions, stitches, breast augmentation, skin grafts, anaphylactic shock, tons of injuries that take place in the lawn. So, it's my duty, it's my obligation to carry you step by step on how to be safe, how to be safer, how to look out for you and yours. See, the first step is your equipment. Now, your equipment is only as dangerous as the way you run it, but there is a danger with your equipment, and that's high blood pressure. I repeat, do not leave ethanol fuel in your lawnmower during the off season and come out here and expect it to start. Let me tell you something. If you did that, if you left ethanol fuel in your mower during the off season, you might as well have pulled the gas tank cap off and used it for a urinal for the past 5 months. It's not going to start. It's not going to run. That stuff will not burn. It draws in moisture. It's making a liquid. It's making its own urine. And it used to be gas. It's not now. It's not. So, take care of your fuel system, or else you're going to be rebuilding a carb or taking it to somebody to fix it for you. So, your equipment. The next is know the limitations of your equipment. Okay? And that means, what can I run over? Okay, ant beds? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sticks? Yes. Anything under 4 inches around? Mulch it. Softball bats? That's iffy. Yeah, I've done it. I bent one and discharged it out the grass chute. But it was a decent mower, and, will that happen every time? Probably not. Will it happen if you're running a Murray or Poulan? Never. So, watch about damage to your equipment. And be advised, yeah, you can run over horseshoes and claw hammers, but be aware of the racket it's going to make when it's slung out. And it's not necessarily going to sharpen your blades, except maybe in that one spot where it broke the rest of it off. So let's not run over no more metal or steel than we have to. Okay, now also be aware of any nesting animals that you're running it close to, wasps. This brings me to another point that almost kicks us into the string line trimmer. Holes in the ground in your lawn often contain yaller jackets. Yaller jackets is small, but they're mean. They're vicious. They're going to come after you, hence the occasional anaphylactic shock. I recommend Benadryl somewhere on the mower at all times, or avoid those holes at all costs. Also, with the string line trimmer, be advised that the ant beds that I so heartily recommended you run over, those ants have been dispersed now all over the lawn. So, remember this. What you sow can bite your toes. Those ants, they're coming after you like a billion, gazillion little Chinese guys that's mad about their home being destroyed. They're coming after you. So, don't wear sandals. Never wear shorts while the string line trimmer is being run, because that's like sandblasting your legs. Now, it could possibly be a form of manscaping, although it is painful. Done tried it. Okay, so just be advised. So, yellow jackets, wasps. This hole also that could contain yellow jackets, there's an outside chance that it could contain snakes. And so many of my burly brethren will tell me, Chris, the only good snake's a dead one. Okay, well, be advised that the string line trimmer is never the appropriate weapon to execute a snake, because it will produce a projectile out of the reptile right at your feet. And that's when the guy that's scared of snakes will drop his string line trimmer and squeal like a girl. So let's not do that. Let's avoid anybody driving by and seeing it. Which brings me to another point. One of the worst possible things that can happen to you, and it causes damage to your heart, is if you're running your mower and one of your buddies comes by and he slips up behind you while you're lost in your thoughts and lays down on the horn like you've just been run over by a semi. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings while you're running this equipment. It's not really safe equipment to start with, and there's a lot of lurking dangers in the lawn. So be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. And my last one, which should have been my first one, is mosquitoes. Now mosquitoes are carrying so many diseases. There's this new Ebola. There's infantigo. There's syphilis. There's this new strain of equestrian flu that is just eradicating goats left and right. Look, put on some mosquito spray. What I really prefer doing is taking tiki torch oil and just immersing my arms, face about, and actually it conditions the beard and gives you a base to start tanning over. So tiki torch oil is what I use, but if you got to use all for whatever bug guard, you go for it. Just stay safe when insects and creatures are involved. I hope somehow or another that this segment has kept you safer. I really do. And here's something I recommend. While you're running your mower, put in some earbuds. And yeah, Travis, if the earbuds do hold in your ears a little better by the cowboy hat, go ahead and rock it. Go ahead. You have my permission. But seriously, there's some great local music out there. There's some guys I really want you to check out. I hope you already know them. If you don't, check them out. It's Wendell Franks, way a while ago. They're cutting a new record. They've been recording on it. He sent me some of the songs. They're amazing. They're amazing. It is local flavor. It'll sound like your life, or you ain't from here, or you ain't country. So check them out. They got some songs on iTunes. Go ahead and pull them up. Way a while ago, spelled just like it sounds, just without the E. So, I love all my brethren. Support local people. Buy you parts for your mower local. And check out the local music, eat the local food, and keep your local lawn looking good. And all my homies in the county in Cell Block 6, look here. You don't need me to tell you, crime don't pay, but maintaining the lawn can. Peace.